Và tiếp nối thì chúng tôi cũng sẽ mang đến cho tất cả quý vị những chia sẻ thực tiễn hơn nữa. Và lần này sẽ là những kinh nghiệm đến từ các công ty nổi bật trong lĩnh vực. Thưa quý vị, các builder Việt của chúng ta như Holdstation, AC Infinity và Antaratech cũng như Kyber sẽ cùng xuất hiện trên sân khấu để chia sẻ hành trình mà Việt Nam đã Made in Vietnam ra toàn cầu như thế nào trong lĩnh vực blockchain nói chung và cũng như là đối với Ethereum. Và lần này thì chúng tôi cũng xin được mời các diễn giả tiến về sân khấu. And now such amazing sharing from all Vietnam's molten builders who stepping onto the global stage and also have a success. And this panel spotlights those having real-world application and growth potential impact. Now a big hand for our panelist, Mr. Trung Banh, co-founder and CBO Holdstation. Xin được chào đón Mr. Phúc Thái, Head of Research IC Infinity. Và xin được chào đón Mr. Henry Nguyễn, Founder của Antaratech. Và đặc biệt, hãy cùng chúng tôi chào đón Mr. Trọng Nguyễn, Head of Research Kyber. Và lần này sẽ là phần gặp gỡ và chia sẻ điều phối đến từ Moderator MD Ecosystem Grow Lex Foundation. Now a big hand for them.
GM everyone. Nice to see you guys here. So today we're gonna talk a lot about Vietnam on chains, how to bring it up to global. So let's start with the first introduction of you guys. Let's start with Mr. Trung.
Yes, hi everyone. I'm Trung. I'm head of research from Kyber Network. So Kyber Network is an OG decentralized exchange. One of the first one is global DeFi. And we build originally in Ethereum, but now we support more than 20 EVM, different EVM chain.
Okay, hello everyone. I'm Henry, the founder and also CEO of Antara Technology. So Antara is a technology company. We provide a solution and also with the Web3 product. So we work on most of the blockchain technology, like the EVM, Ethereum, right, BNB, and also we work with the enterprise and private blockchain like Hyper Network or like the Hyperledger Fabric and Hyperledger Peru. I'm very honored to be here today, and thank you for having me.
Hi everyone, I'm Phúc Thái. I'm doing research at SkyByVit, which is a team building the game X Infinity, and we also building the neural network with is kind of like pioneer in the Web3 game right now.
Hello, I'm Trung, and I'm probably one of the youngest business here compared to these OG Kybers and XE. So Holdstation is like 3 years and a half business, and we focus mostly on a few things: wallet, a bit on the perp dex, and a lot in the OTC business. And in the future, as we going along with a lot of regulations and stuff to making this industry is the key for Vietnam.
Cool. So yeah, we have like 30 minutes to explore how Vietnamese blockchain and company here are moving from like local projects into global dominance. So yeah, let's open up for the first questions, which is for all of the speakers. So as you know, like Vietnam got like 21 million users, crypto users, and 100 of billions daily annual volumes. So each of you are like representing different aspects of this ecosystem. So what do you think is the most single important factor that are driving Vietnam adoption blockchain? And how does your company like represent those values? Let's start with Mr. Trung.
Oh, so first of all, I'm from D5, so cable swap and decentralized exchange, and from my perspective, the more important thing is about financial aspects. So I might say money and opportunity. Let's say that we are seeing a very big adoption in Vietnam, and also we are seeing the growth of the whole financial aspect of blockchain, and it gives everybody opportunity. And I cannot say it's a fair opportunity for everyone. Yet we know that always the one who had better tool, who had better financial fund, they have a more advantage. But comparing to Web2, comparing to other traditional user in Web3, they have fairer opportunity, and that's why we have a big a big amount of retailer from Vietnam.
Cool. How about you, Henry?
I believe the biggest driver behind Vietnamese success company for example, blockchain is tech talent and adaptability. We have the generations of builders and engineers who not only technically strong but also deeply entrepreneurial and globally minded. At Antora, we represent this spirit, and that we spent over a decade accumulating a blockchain technology and deploy it at the scale. At Antora, we not only providing the Web3 solution, as you may know, most of the famous top one application in Web3 space, just like the non-sparse, like the DeFi protocol, or the GameFi ecosystem. But we also provide the enterprise application, like the traceability platform, like the loyalty platform, and the real estate tokenization, and many things. What set Antora apart is our deeply involved in the blockchain technology and also the deep insight of the market. We not only provide the solution and service, we build and grow together with our partners. Thank you.
Cool. Yeah. How about you, Phil?
Yeah, I think I don't really have too much to add on this, because the blockchain provide a very good opportunity for financial gain of the user, right? People just a lot of people with just retailer will participate with the opportunity of earning a fair amount of money. And so yeah, also again on the point of the builder in Vietnam, right? So we had a very strong set of builder, and so I think at SkyMavic, we also had most of our engineers at Vietnam. That because we had strong talent, and it's also it very competitive in the term of the salary and everything is also very competitive with the other team out there.
Yeah, for me, I think Vietnamese got the courage and love innovation. So that's why Vietnamese love new technology. So as personal myself, I involved in the industry because simply is I curious about the technology. So I think that is where the mass adoptions and the coverage of the population is very high. Besides that, as everyone say in here, we are all got the best builders in the world. Actually, is in Vietnam, and a lot of big projects out there behind the scene is also Vietnamese developers sitting in the garage and actually do those coding. And very appreciate Vietnam got the mass retail support, and going on is going to be very big.
Yeah. So talking about developers from Ronin and Mr. Trung here from Kyber. So what do you think the technical innovatives that Vietnamese developer they are bringing into the global ecosystem? like comparing to those from like Silicon Valley or Singapore? Well, what do you think?
Yeah, so I think as Skymavid, the innovation we actually focus on is like building the community and like on the tokenomic side. So like back then in 2021, right? So we invented the play to earn model, which is like what makes Axie success. And I think this is like a very important like direction for us to focus on. Because I think eventually in Web2, right, we can view token as a product, and then if we had the right innovation in the tokenomic, then we can have a lot of benefit from that.
Cool. What do you think?
Yeah, so one of the things I must say that the Web3 community and especially Ethereum community, they love innovation. We love and so we have a lot of new initiatives each year. We make many more applications. So we may mention Axie Infinity with the play to earn. You see the whole new concept, and even before that, Kyber, one of the team, one of the first team global, we are participating in creating the DeFi from the beginning. However, one of the things that I should mention as well is that about of innovation, the reliability of Vietnamese developer and builder is one of the key things that make our Vietnam name in the world. Because there are a lot of teams, just like Trung has said, a lot of teams they build behind the scene by developer from Vietnam. And the quality and the integrity of our developer is widely considered in the world. And why innovation is important? I do say that the reliability of the whole developer and builder ecosystem is one of the key maybe contribution to our future.
Got it. Yeah, talking about like going global. So Vietnamese just got a new like digital technology industry law, which is kind of the breakthrough for crypto adoption in global. So this question is for Mr. Trung. So what's your take and expectation of how this new framework gonna create more opportunities for builders in Vietnam?
So Vietnam actually talking about a framework for many years, and now it has come to true when the digital a bit of frameworks got regulate on the 1st of January 2026 to define like what is the digital asset is, and I think like it's opening up a lot of like opportunities, and example like everyone's here actually like working on the decentralized protocol mostly. And for the decentralized world, I think like it has to be a bit like opening up. Maybe like, okay, centralized can be regulated because like now most of the funds is outside Vietnam. So pulling back to Vietnam is a must. And I think like that is like for the big tech, big giant techs and big corporates, big banks, big stockbrokers gonna take that part. But example for the decentralized is the core fundamental of blockchains. Exactly the same as Ethereum, right? So I think like that one should be like much more easy and more flexible. They might control the monies in and out for the market, but overall the core value have to be kept in order like to grow this industry. And you know, like thanks Miss Queen that hosting in the venue of like one of like the best memorable historical venue ever. So we back in the days we actually win all the fights, and I think like for the blockchain fight coming up, it's gonna be very big and it's gonna be very bright futures for Vietnam.
Yeah, I agree. Like so, yeah. So many like successful crypto projects, like Vietnam crypto projects, are currently incorporated in Singapore because of the regulatory here. So this question is for Henry. So, like, what from your perspective as a founder, So what would it take to make Vietnam a preferred home for crypto startups?
Yeah, okay. I think this is a great question. I think that there are few reasons that most of the builders and entrepreneurs from Vietnam choose Singapore and maybe another countries like Dubai or Hong Kong to incorporate the company. So the first thing is that the regulatory and legal framework Vietnam is still very unclear. And the second is that when setting a company abroad, it is easy to access funding, high quality talent, and also the broader market. I think that the Vietnamese government is now more open and supportive to go to the blockchain industry. So I hope that with the support from the government and also with the support from the blockchain technology, which already success in the market, like the Kyber or Skymaris, or even with the Holdstation 98 and a few other companies that support for the startup company. So I believe in the near future, many other blockchain startup will choose Vietnam as a first land to incorporate their company. Yes, I believe.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, so the regulatory framework is really important, but let's talk about like learning from setbacks. So this question is for Mr. Fu. So I see Affinity, his growth really fast and got into some challenges like the hack. What lesson have your team learned about like being sustainable growth and how this currently applied to the expansion?
Yeah, I think for this one, right? If we want to build something great, we're gonna like definitely face a lot of challenge, and the thing is how we gonna deal with that. So I think it's like a simple thing we can do, like when we like face a very big challenge, is just we can just make some small baby step that like it's just like something today already better than like a week ago, a month ago, and I think a lot of things in Web3 is like it's not controlled, like it's not controllable because of like the whole market can go up and down, and then it's just like a lot of time in our team, right? We can also see that like all of our internal metric is like become more is better. We have more user, we have more volume and everything, but the token price is down, and then we need to sort of like acknowledge that like some of the things that we cannot control. And we just like measure our like improvement, just even it's small.
Yeah, I think it's a really good answers from Mr. Fu. So talking about GameFi and DeFi as well. So Vietnamese DeFi platforms are really, I think they are really competing with well-funded DeFi protocols like Uniswap or other DeFi protocols. So this question is for Mr. Trung and Trung. What's your strategies like to win the global mindshare? Is it about like cost, about developers or the community or anything else?
So there are no unique receipt to succeed. You see, things change very fast in blockchain and crypto ecosystem. So you can see like in 2020 we are knowing that innovation is a key, and but after the few years they are seeing more and more things become concrete, and now we are seeing that the reliability of the team for B2B business become one of the key success, and eventually we struggle a lot. We struggle a lot. We compete with a lot of big DeFi teams. So we have Uniswap. We have one in every aspect, and at now, one of the things that we see is that the adaptation to the new reality of everything is one key. But another key is that maybe we don't need to compete that much, because you see why Uniswap is our one of our biggest competitor. It also our one of our biggest partner. So just for some context, we have we decided to build a hook on Uniswap version 4 because we are seeing that why we are double effort to make a new AMM, why we just can use the code base of Uniswap and make a hook, and so that we inherit the security from Uniswap. Why we having more about our innovation, and in if you can see in the blockchain there are some transactions. So go to Uniswap, the internet-based exchange of Uniswap, but the solver who fills that order is a solver that use cable aggregator. And in that routing of cable aggregator, it uses the AMM of Uniswap version 4. And in that AMM of Uniswap version 4, there are a hook of cable in that. So many layers we stack on each other. And why combating is important to get the market share, collaborating for discover new market is also a good thing to considering.
Yeah, what do you think, Trung?
Yeah, exactly as Trung said, like the tech is very concrete, and the core of the blockchain is decentralized and mostly like open source, and it's like stacked layer by layer. And example, like for us, more on the application layers, not the infrastructure layer like Kyber. We are more focusing on how easy for individuals can actually like using blockchains or Web3 easier. So example, like right now we do a lot on World Chain, and basically like that is a lot and a lot of users. We got like 2 million users in there. But the core is like they don't know how to use the swap feature. So from token A to token B, they don't know how to do it. So we have to do a bit of like innovations, is making the swap feature looks more like, you know, like you buy an item on Shopee. Then they know how to do it. They just like want to buy a token, like buy merchandise or, you know, buy an item on the e-commerce platform. So when we give the thought like that, all the volumes, everything start going up. And I think like in the next few years, everything have to be like more simplified. We see a lot of like embedded wallets from Base. It's actually like changing the most of the infrastructures right now. So I think like the more easy for the user to use, the better for the end user. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Thank you for those insights. So I think I got a few key takeaways that I've learning from you guys. The first is like the Vietnamese competitive advantage is not just about cost. It's about a combination of really good technical talents, strong domestic market, and also a really good mindset about those decentralized things. The second takeaway that I got is the regulatory framework that represents like both opportunity and risk as well, because the implementation will be like super important to maintaining a really fair competition between our crypto ecosystem and also attracting our global partners. The final thing is, I think the Vietnamese blockchain like we are doing is moving from like being the followers to like being the key leaders in those areas like DeFi and GameFi as well. So yeah, I think the world is watching the Vietnam crypto Holdstation, and thank you for our panelists and our audiences as well. Thank you.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Such amazing sharing from our panelists and how success they have, right? And a big applause for them, một tràng pháo tay cho những có thể nói là những builder thành công trên lĩnh vực blockchain tại Việt Nam. Thank you. Xin được cảm ơn tất cả các anh ạ. Vâng, cảm ơn anh Trung, anh Phúc, anh Henry cùng với anh Trọng và đặc biệt là moderator của chúng tôi, anh Andy đã có một phần chia sẻ hết sức thú vị của ngày hôm nay. Xin được cảm ơn tất cả các anh ạ.